is Southern Times on EveAfrique News from the depths of the Niger Delta. In the headlines, EveAfrique News hosts her EveAfrique 10th Red Ball in support of causes. Dr. Amy Otaji tasked citizens to look beyond oil. Governor Wike to send anti-open grazing bill to Rivers Assembly. Nigeria breaks ground for LNG Train 7 gas project. Details in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back. Over the years, EveAfrique has successfully hosted 9 editions of the Red Ball, which has drawn attention in various areas such as health, environment, and leadership via outreaches as way to give back to society. EveAfrique, which has the mandate of changing the narrative concerning the Niger Delta, is on a mission to highlight and showcase the beauty of the Niger Delta region, Nigeria's South-South. The 10th edition of the EveAfrique Red Ball with the theme Together Securing Development and Peace Across Niger Delta, which focused on celebrating the milestone and impacts the Red Ball for Cause initiative has had on the Niger Delta and the society at large, was held on the 13th day in the month of June 2021. This year's Red Ball was a closed event due to the COVID-19 protocols, and over 100 people were in attendance. During the Red Ball, Heart of Gold Awards were presented to some attendees for their immense contributions of sustainable development across Niger Delta. The editor-in-chief of the EveAfrique Business and News, Mrs. Ivy Davis Etukakpan, was on hand to open the EveAfrique Red Ball and thanked everyone for making out time to grace the Red Ball with their presence.
All ventures, and we cannot even believe it's 11 years already, when we started our baby steps, both as a storyteller via the EveAfrique platform and an advocacy agent via the Red Ball. We thank all of you sitting here and some not here today for all the successes so far.
The keynote speaker, Dr. Amy Otaji, Chairman CEO Elshcon Nigeria Limited, spoke on the need to secure development across the Niger Delta region and beyond.
No wonder most of the Niger Delta states have these agro-produce, that is the ones I mentioned, palm, the cassava.
During the event, there was an invitation to treat on the development via an internship scheme, and the Red Ball participants and the opportunity to show interest on their preparedness to assist people of the Niger Delta following the course for the 2021 EveAfrique Red Ball. At the conclusion of the Red Ball, the chairman of EveAfrique Red Ball gave the vote of thanks, and everyone went home happy and fulfilled. Dr. Amy Otaji, the managing director of Elshcon, has tasked Rivers citizens to look beyond oil as the world is going beyond it. He said this at the 10th Red Ball organized by the EveAfrique Empowerment Initiative in Port Harcourt. Dr. Amy said the long stretch of coastline, rivers and creeks, industrial, commercial and artisanal fishing should be supported as the lucrative fishing business in Nigeria has eluded the Niger Delta, saying if this is looked into, the inland and maritime value chain and its businesses in the Niger Delta economy can yet again boom like the regional, colonial and pre-colonial era.
They don't make you feel cool. They give some people, they can be youth, give some money, something to entice, of course, cleaning jobs and other small things to the people, and then continue to produce. So now, what does it make?
Governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, says the ban on open grazing in the state will be given legal backing to protect Rivers people from marauding herdsmen. Speaking at the inauguration of the Isaiah Odoli Omerelu Streets in New GRA Phase 1 in Obiakpo local government area, Governor Wike says the anti-open grazing bill will be sent to the State House of Assembly. According to Governor Wike, in addition to protecting farmland in Rivers State, women and youths, the bill is in keeping with the resolution made by the Southern Governors Forum. Governor Wike asserted that Nigerians who had considered the All Progressive Congress, APC, as better alternative to the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in 2015 must be regretting the deplorable condition of the country under APC. According to Governor Wike, Nigeria is now on life support and requires prayers from well-meaning Nigerians in order to salvage the country. The Nigerian LNG held a ceremony to mark the commencement of the construction of its Train 7 project aimed at boosting Nigeria's liquefied natural gas output by some 35%. The long-expected $10 billion project is expected to add around 8 million tons a year of liquefied natural gas to LNG, taking the total to around 30 million tons per year. LNG Managing Director Tony Atta says Nigeria's LNG production has been declining in recent years and will create 12,000 direct jobs. President Muhammadu Buhari, who did the groundbreaking via video conference, urged that the project be delivered on time so that the Train 8 project can commence. The president said the LNG has earned revenue of $114 million over the years, paying $39 billion in tax and $18 billion in dividends to the federal government. LNG, a consortium between the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, Shell, Eni, and Total, signed its final investment decision on the Train 7 processing unit late in 2020. The president appealed to the board of directors, managing and staff of LNG, the host communities, the Rivers State government and other agencies of the federal government to continue to collaborate to ensure completion and eventual commissioning of the Train 7 project safely and on time. The news continues in a moment. Keep watching. Welcome back. Do follow us on all our social media handles. The Ijaw National Congress recently in Port Harcourt inaugurated a reconciliation meeting headed by His Royal Majesty King Douglas Jaja Amayanabo of Opobo, Jeki V. In attendance were the Executive Council of the INC led by the National President Professor Benjamin Okaba. In his remarks, the national president enjoined Ijaw leaders to be united in the struggle for self-emancipation and sustainable economic developments to thrive in the region. An erudite professor of sociology, he stressed the need for all facets of Ijaw people to come together for a single purpose, noting that disunity and self-opposition brings about retrogression. According to him, Ijaw nations has the best brains and the best hands for any situation, adding that to achieve a set goal, the people of Ijaw must be in a common front. On his part, a former president of the body, Professor Obianime, opined that the move to unite the Ijaw nation by new national executives is well articulated, adding that the process may not be easy, but the aim is achievable, with all hands being on deck. Professor Obianemi says he is encouraged to believe in the ability of the national leadership to deliver in the saddle. Ijaw National Congress INC worldwide has commenced sales of membership forms to take database of its members across the globe. National Publicity Secretary Mr. Zenobi Oyakemegbeha disclosed during a chat with Ijaw-speaking journalists under the umbrella of Ijaw Journalists Forum in Warri at the weekend. INC spokesperson disclosed that creating a total database in INC membership is part of the manifesto of the present INC leadership, headed by erudite Professor Benjamin Okaba as its national president. He said further that Ijaw is one of the largest ethnic nationalities in the country, cut across in different states, noting that a database would help in socio-economic planning of the numerous populations of Ijaw nation. Oyakemegbeha noted that forms are sold in every Ijaw communities, kingdoms, and chapters across the nation. He says only Ijaw men who are card-carrying members of INC would be considered as members of the socio-cultural organization, adding that there are a lot of social benefits for being a card-carrying member of the Ijaw organization. He says apart from Ijaw-born children, women who are into inter-tribal marriage in the unique Ijaw tribe are automatic members to be qualified to be members and enjoy all social benefits of the organization. Oyakemegbeha noted that forms are sold in every Ijaw community, kingdoms and chapters across the nations. He said only Ijaw men who are card-carrying members of the INC would be considered as members of the socio-cultural organization, adding that there are a lot of social benefits for being a card-carrying member of the Ijaw organization. He said apart from Ijaw-born children, women who are into intertribal marriage in the unique Ijaw tribe are automatic members qualified to enjoy all social benefits of the organization. Up next is sports. Stanley Eguma, head coach of Rivers United, has been kidnapped by unknown gunmen in Enugu. A source close to the team confirmed this development to our newsmen. According to the source, Eguma was abducted on his way from Gombe State, where his team lost to Adamawa United 2-0. It ended in Nigerian Professional Football League match day 28 of 38. A source revealed, and I quote, "Since the players and other staff members left Enugu, we didn't hear from them. Then the management got the news that Eguma had been kidnapped," the source revealed. The players and staff members slept in Enugu and didn't show up the following morning. They thought he had slept in Makurdi. The kidnappers are now negotiating with the club management. Also in sports, Gennaro Gattuso has quit his role as manager of Fiorentina after just 23 days at the helm. The 43-year-old World Cup winner was appointed to a Serie club post on the 25th of May, having severed ties with Napoli at the end of the 2020-2021 campaign. He wasted no time in finding a new job, but a stint in Florence has lasted a little over 3 weeks, and seeing no games are taken in by the former Italy international. Speculations regarding the stunning exit for Gattuso first emerged amid reports of disagreements between coach and board regarding recruitment policies. Fiorentina are reportedly looking to favor a frugal approach, with value being sought in a youthful addition and boasts long-term promises. In a special report, EveAfrique News, a public perception management company actively engaged in telling the Niger Delta news, hosted her annual Red Ball event on June the 13th, 2021, themed Together, Securing Development and Peace Across the Niger Delta. At the event this year, the Red Ball, in support of causes, presented the Heart of Gold Awards to individuals who have made significant strides in areas of protection and respect for human rights. Some of the awardees include Rear Admiral Festus Pobeni, retired.
On behalf of the EveAfrique Red Ball, I present this award of honor to you, sir. Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations.
Her Excellency Barrister Ama Ozuafa Doyediri.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me in your presence.
Dr. Amy Membre Otaji. Benjamin Owapu Willie, amongst others, in recognition and appreciation of their activities as they continue to impact our society and make living easier for the common man. That's it on Southern Times on EveAfrique News from the depths of the Niger Delta. Do follow us on all our online handles. Let's all commit to sustainable peace to actualize development across the Niger Delta. I am Omotola Agbelusi. Thank you for watching.